Hello, my name is Sky and today I'm going to be telling you my top tips to staying motivated, which as students we all struggle with. One thing I wish I had known from way before year 13 was a revision tracker. Another way to stay motivated is by setting yourself small rewards. When I was trying to get through loads of homework between like 11 o'clock at night and 3 AM in the morning, I would be texting my friend and we would be in the middle of a really good conversation. I'd be like, I'm going to finish this paragraph before I can text her back, and then her notification would come through that she's texted me and it's like, oh, I really want to see what her message is, but it's like, no, gotta finish this. If you were in the middle of something exciting, you will get through it so quickly. You can set yourself other small rewards like having something really nice to eat, like a muffin or a donut, and be like, oh, I can have a bite of my donut once I've finished this. Once I've just finished this small section, I can have something to eat. Likewise, you could also have a race. If you are watching a TV program at the same time as doing something else, you could be like, I'm going to finish this before this TV program finishes. And if you start slipping, pause it. Make sure you finish before that does. Other direct things to help motivate you is listening to classical music. I thought, oh my god, that sounds so boring when somebody told me that, but actually it really does work. I don't like working in silence, so having classical music on means there's no words, it doesn't distract you, but it also means you're not working in silence. Similarly, you could have good study snacks and also a refreshing drink. I always like to have some lemonade and ice, or if it was 3 AM I'd have a coffee. Change the scenery, get into a different position, go to a different room. As long as you're in an environment where you are comfortable, you are distraction free, just keep changing it up. Whenever you get bored, just stop yourself getting distracted. The number one thing most people tell you is to turn your phone off. I could not do that because I use my phone for everything, but if you don't need your phone, turn it off, put it away, and you'll thank yourself in the long run. Set out a clear, realistic to-do list. It's so much better to overachieve than underachieve. Don't write out every single thing you need to do on it because it's just not realistic. Put like 2 things on it, and then once you've done that, you can start moving on to tomorrow's to-do list. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, I've absolutely smashed today and I've got ahead on tomorrow. End up feeling much more positive than if you filled your entire to-do list and didn't get through hardly any of it. Exercise, take regular breaks, make sure you're refreshed. If I felt like I needed a break and I was in the middle of something but I didn't want to get stuck down, bogged in a TV program, because then I felt like really lazy, I would do a 15-minute exercise routine. If you're stuck on a question, come back to it later with fresh eyes. There is absolutely no point in you sitting staring at it. Yes, maybe don't half start loads of things and then not finish anything, but if you're at the point where you're literally stuck, move on to something else. Don't just stay stuck. Don't compare yourself to others. Everybody is different, so you could get more work done in less time than other people. So if they're sat there for 15 hours and you've only been sat there for 5 hours, you think, oh, I've only studied for 5 hours, I've done so much worse than them. Yet you could have got through all of your notes in the time it's taken them to do half of theirs. If you can revise more efficiently being the key word, doing the most in the least time, is quality of the hours of revision more than the quantity of the revision. Try different revision techniques, mix it up, keep it interesting. Focus on your end goal, focus on what you're wanting to achieve because you'll be grateful in the end. Do 1 page of the homework, go home, then do the other page, and then have your tea, and then do the other page, and that's it, your homework's done, rather than sitting down and doing it all in one go, as it gives your brain more time to process it separately rather than being too overloaded, and it will also make it seem like you're doing less work. Get a lap desk or a pop-up desk so you can go into different positions. I sometimes worked in a lounge. I just popped up a desk in the lounge and I sat there. The process I'd also go through is if I had loads of homework in year 11, I would do the easiest thing. So I'd do the maths homework, which would take me about 20 minutes, and then I would do the hardest thing. It would feel like I'd ease myself into it, and then I got the hardest thing out of the way. So I'd be really pleased that I got the hardest thing out of the way for the weekend on Friday night, and then I only had like a few more easier things to do because everything else felt easier than that hardest thing. But then if I'd got stuck on the hardest thing, I also hadn't done nothing because I'd got the easiest thing done as well. Time lapse yourself. Like if you're in the middle of writing an essay, time lapse yourself writing it and words appearing on the screen, because honestly it's so satisfying. It means your phone is out of action yet you can still get notifications through, so if you don't like turning your phone off, you can still stop yourself from using it. And then finally, remember that you are only human. Some days you will be more motivated than other days. Everybody is different. You can't force yourself to have a really good productive day. These are just small tips. It's not a necessary this is what you have to do and this will be perfect and it'll work every time, because it won't. You can't have 100 days of full productivity. You will have bad days. Hopefully you won't have bad days towards your exams, because at that point you are just going to have to push through it. But anyway, I really do hope this helps you guys. Good luck. Bye.